Warm greetings. In this video, we are going to learn a few types of essays in English literature. Aphoristic essay, personal essay, character sketch, critical essay, periodical essay. Aphoristic essay. Francis Bacon, who is responsible for making this essay popular in England and English literature. Aphorism means a pithy and pointed statement of a serious maxim, opinion, or general truth. Bacon's essays are highly objective and impersonal. Bacon does not reveal himself but offers counsel in short, crisp sentences which sounds like aphorisms. Some examples of his aphorisms in his essays are: practice maketh a man perfect. Hope is a good breakfast, but it is a bad supper. Personal essay. A personal essay is a short work of autobiographical non-fiction, characterized by a sense of intimacy and a conversational manner. It can also be called a personal statement. Montaigne is the father of the personal essay. He wrote 2 volumes of essays that talk about his experiences in life and reflect his views on topics such as idleness and lying. In the hands of Charlie Lamb, personal essays scaled new heights. He wrote about the people he knew and about events from his own life. He had an excellent style of writing, taking his readers through a roller coaster ride of emotions. He combined humor, sentiment, and common sense in an inimitable style. Some of the best examples of personal essay can be found in the 2 collections by Lamb, Essays of Elia and The Last Essays of Elia. The other writers who wrote in a similar style are Leigh Hunt, Thomas De Quincey, and William Hazlitt. Character sketch. The character sketch is a short and a witty sketch of a distinctive type of a person in prose. The intention is to amuse readers and to praise or satirize the person or type being described. This genre was inaugurated by Theophrastus, a Greek author of the 2nd century BC. He wrote a lively book entitled Characters. This kind of writing became very popular in the earlier part of the 17th century. Some examples of character sketch are Thomas Overbury's A Good Wife and a Drunken Dutchman resident in England, Joseph Hull's The Witless Gallant and Of the Flatterer, John Milton's Characters of the Long Parliament. The development of drama was influenced by character writing. This close connection between characters and a dramatist is obvious when we study the plays of Ben Jonson. His plays depict the vices and the virtues of men and the women. In the 17th century, character sketches were very much suited to the growing taste of satire. In the 18th century, the essays of Addison and Steele may be seen as extended character sketches. critical essay, it is not only an interpretation but also an evaluation of a literary piece. It is written for a specific audience who are academically mature enough to understand the points raised in such essays. A literary essay could revolve around major motifs, themes, literary devices and terms, directions, meanings, and above all, structure of a literary piece. It was John Dryden who made this type of essay popular. His critical writings began as early as 1664 when he wrote a preface to his first play, The Rival Ladies. Many of Dryden's prefaces, as well as his essay on dramatic poesy, are excellent examples of critical essay. He can be considered the first literary critic in the English language. In the 17th century, literary works were discussed and reviewed in coffee houses. During the neoclassical period, several essays were written. Samuel Johnson was another eminent man of letters who wrote critical essays. He kept the critical essays limited to his personal opinion, comprising praise, admiration, and censure of the merits and demerits of literary pieces discussed in them. Matthew Arnold laid down the canons of literary critical essays. He claimed that critical essays should be interpretative and that there should not be any bias or sympathy in criticism. Periodical essay. The term periodical essay appears to have been first used by George Carman the Elder and Bonal Thornton in their magazine The Connoisseur. A periodical essay is a type of writing that is used on a regular basis as a part of a series in editions such as journals, magazines, newspapers, or comic books. It is typically published daily, weekly, monthly, or quarterly, and is referenced by volume and issue. The periodical essay first appeared during the 1700s. London magazines such as The Spectator and The Tatler carried these short fiction, non-fiction essays as they were quite popular with their readership. These journals contained essays that held up a mirror to the vanities, vices, and foibles of contemporary society. According to Addison, the essays were intended to enliven morality with wit and to temper wit with morality. And other famous essayists who employed this form include Dr. Johnson, who contributed regularly to the Rambler and the Idler. Oliver Goldsmith, whose series Citizen of the World appeared in the Public Ledger. In the next video, we will learn about biography, the features of biography, and the challenges and the qualities of a biographer. Thank you.